Communication Authority, through its Director General Ezra Chiloba, has clarified its earlier position that anyone who will not have registered their SIM cards afresh will be switched off or risk a 6-month jail sentence or a fine of 300,000 shillings. Chiloba now says that if you had registered your line before then, you do not need to visit your service provider for fresh registration that required one to have their photos taken and them append their signatures. Our reporter Fred Kagonye with more.
These were the scenes on Saturday as Kenyans rushed to beat the April 15th deadline set by the Communication Authority of Kenya to register their SIM cards afresh. In its earlier communication, the Ezra Chiloba-led commission had said anyone who will not have had their lines registered by then risks losing their lines and may face a jail term of 6 months, a fine of 300,000 shillings, or both. Despite saying that the move was to help fight cybercrime and fraud, a section of Kenyans disagreed and took to social media to protest the move. And maybe, just maybe, this paid off. In an interview with the Standard newspaper, Chiloba says that, and I quote, "The people targeted are holders of SIM cards that haven't been registered or are registered using other people's identification details. For instance, minors who use their parents' or guardians' ID details for registration." End of quote. Some of the Kenyans we caught up with had mixed reactions to this move, with some saying that it is okay to register their SIM cards as directed before by the authority, and others saying that this move was unnecessary.
Well, hizi vitu mimi naona ni kuna vitu vingi ambavyo wamekuwa wakituambia tufanye kama huduma namba, kama switch off. I remember kuna wakati simu za China zilizimwa. This is just disturbance.
I think it's the right decision I may make, but I think it's easier waki follow through for a long time, understanding what I've just explained. Juu mkitokelezea na mavitu mzuri alafu mseme by next week kitaumana. Na watu wajui, si kitaumana tu.
Chiloba accused telecommunication companies of knee-jerk reaction after the commission demanded that all service providers must provide updated lists of all their registered customers. He said that the companies were overzealous and that this is not what they had been asked to do. Chiloba says that inaccurately registered SIM cards are the ones being targeted, and failure to comply will see the telecommunications companies face heavy fines alongside their unregistered customers whose lines will still be active by then. Fred Kagonye, KTN News.